Welcome to Southern Death Valley National Park, home to many famous landmarks including the Devil's Golf Course, Badwater Basin, Dante's View, Mesquite Flat Dunes, and Zabriskie Point. This region contains the lowest point in the contiguous United States at 86 meters below sea level. From certain places in Death Valley, you can also see the highest point in the contiguous United States, only 87 miles away, Mount Whitney, standing at 4,421 meters. Mesquite trees dominated this area before the sands from the nearby Cottonwood Mountains became intrusive in this valley, burying the trees and choking them out. You can see the struggling remains of partially buried mesquite trees eking out a meager living among the quartz and feldspar sand dunes. Creosote bushes pockmark the dunescape, seeking water with deep, long root structures. Powerful debris flows of mud, boulders, and watershed within the perimeter of Ubehebe have created triangular alluvial fans and have exposed many layers of yellow and orange metasedimentary rock, a sandstone and calcite conglomerate interspersed with volcanic rock. Can you see them? Alluvial fans can be found where canyons drain from the mountains to the valley floor. Billions of salt crystals cover the valley floor here, forming a serrated landscape of jagged miniature peaks and valleys. If you stand still long enough and listen, you can hear the pops and creaks of the minerals expanding in the heat. You're standing on the remnants of a melted glacier, exposed granite left behind in the last ice age. The cliff walls around you were carved out of the granite bedrock of the Sierra Nevada by a moving sea of ice, spilling down from the highest mountain in the contiguous United States, Mount Whitney. When climbing Mount Whitney on this route, this would be your first glimpse of the summit, after having climbed out of a basin and through a band of cliffs. Owens Valley, also known by its native name of Payahunadu, lies between the Sierra Nevada and Inyo Mountains in eastern California. The Sierras to the west reach 4,421 meters in elevation, while the floor of the valley averages 1,200 meters, making it the deepest valley in the United States. The bed of Owens Lake, now a predominantly dry flat, sits on the southern end of the valley. Mount Whitney is the highest mountain in the contiguous United States, towering over Owens Valley at 4,421 meters. It's one of the most frequently climbed peaks in California. The typical route to the summit is part of the famous John Muir Trail. Though it's Class 1, it's still not easy. Right now, you're on the approach to the more challenging routes of the east and north faces. Pinnacle Ridge is an arête, a sharp granite spine formed by the removal of rock by glacier advance, separating two glacial cirques. Over time, these narrow ridge lines are eroded by freeze-thaw cycles and mass wasting, creating crumbling edifices that wear down over tens of thousands of years.